All right. Let's see if this thing actually will load for me. That'd be awesome. All right, let me go to TNT. Dude, what's going on, guys? I'll let people filter in before I kind of interact here. Move that to a new window. I'm going to minimize this too. Minimize that, minimize that, minimize that. Holy crap. So many windows open. I hate that shit. What's going on, BTS? Good seeing you back, bro. So you want the Knights to finish it? All right, I respect it. I respect it. Let's see here. If I can actually get this to... Here we go. Kind of have to set this shit up. What in the fuck is this commercial? Grimace? Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, well, that's interesting. Cowboy says, I think Florida wins tonight, but Vegas wins next game. It's going to be like Stars Oilers. It's good to see you back, Cowboy. Good to see everybody back. Finally back home so I can actually do some live streams. I will actually kind of admit it's been... I've kind of missed doing live streams. It's been fun. I will say, though, for the content side of things, it's a little bit easier being able to just kind of delve into content right during the game. So I might take, during intermission breaks, I might just take a break just so I can kind of get this. Why are my windows acting all up? Why is this? God, I have so many bullshit stuff open. I don't need open. All right, there we go. These suits are here to make sure that anything that I say is legally indisputable. All right, try to refresh this. It's kind of acting up right now. Apartments.com was the reason that apartments were invented. Heck, we got more spaces. Space. Okay, let me just. I'm gonna close out some of this shit. Oh, I think that's legalese for true. Apartments.com, the place to find a place. Close out some of this stuff, make it a little bit easier on. Yeah, lead balance. Great, great, great. Okay. Okay. Why is this being so weird right now? Apologize, guys. I'm just trying to... Okay. Headphone dog cap Paul so much. The Panthers lose. Hey, you're wearing a different hat? Yep, just had to change it up. I got a new hat. I was like, fuck it. Because I actually have a couple coming in. Change it up a bit. Embarrassing by the Panthers in the fan last game. Absolutely. Oh my fucking god. I hate this fucking... I hate this. There we go. Jesus, dude. Alright, let me try to like get this all squared away so I can see chat. Knock on wood. Nah, I mean, they're an older team. Bruins had a good regular season. But, I mean, we have two of the best teams in the NHL facing off here in the finals. I do think it was a little bit cringe how some of the people were throwing shit like water bottles on the boards, water bottles on the ice and stuff like that. Like, you don't... I get it, you're frustrated, but I never understood people that like would throw crap on the ice or throw jerseys. I'm like, unless it's a hat trick, that makes sense, right? But when you're throwing merchandise, beer bottles, water bottles, is just stupid. Headphone says, Panther fans throwing rats on the ice, and the Knights players just playing irony. What's up, Jay? What's going on, bro? Um, Headphones says it's like, bro, both Radku Gudis and Matthew Chuck play for your team, so y'all can't play. So like this is the problem that I've noticed from the Panthers in this series, where I think the antics got underneath pretty much every Eastern Conference team. Vegas has just been far more composed. It hasn't really rose to the bait. It's, you know, they're not, Vegas isn't taking penalties, and Vegas is capitalizing when Florida takes dumb ones. If Florida wasn't taking so many dumb penalties, this be maybe 2-2. It's just but Vegas has been the far better team throughout this series. They've had better puck control, better cycling, and Vegas is doing what the Carolina Hurricanes couldn't do against the Panthers. Carolina had a lot of good opportunities against the Panthers, but let's be very clear, Carolina couldn't finish. Vegas can. I mean, Carlson, Marchessault, Eichel, you name it up front. Howden even, like, you're having key contributors and role players score goals, and Carolina didn't have that. A lot of teams didn't have that against the Panthers. And Bobrovsky's come down a little bit down to earth, but that's not completely on him. Some of the defensive lapses I've seen from Florida has just been kind of mind-boggling. But they're making him pay for it. Jay says the pretend Panthers about to get crushed. Both Miami teams about to lose and get final and get 5 games. Calling here. Jay and headphone agree. Listen, it's hard to call anything pretend when they make the finals. The run they've been on has been crazy. They've come down from a 3-1 series deficit before. I'm not going to rule it out. And I think it's just going to it's going to be interesting. Florida doesn't need to score the first goal. They need to score like 2 to 3 quick. That'd be ideal for them so they can get things going. That would be perfect. I don't know if that happens, but that would be the recipe for success for them. I actually forgot to share the stream in the Discord. I haven't. Hold on. Gotta do that. Let me share this just so I don't forget. Hold on me. Why did it sign me out of Discord? Whatever. Whatever. So, BTS, I appreciate that, man. It says, hey, thanks for making good, healthy platform. You're a good YouTuber / person. Means a lot to watch. Someone's good at you. I feel like I'm cheap. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the content. I know not every single video I do is gonna get like a super amount of views, and I just like to talk hockey. I actually want to make more videos, but I feel I don't want to oversaturate the channel, making like 4 or 5 videos a day on certain topics. I don't know if that would get annoying for people and it would actually turn them off. But I'm glad you enjoy the content. I'm gonna be kind of diversifying a bit here throughout the off season and covering a lot more news and day-to-days. Activities because I want to cover everything I possibly can. So let me share this to the Discord. There we go. Let's see. Add everyone. I feel kind of like a dick doing that, but whatever. And paste. I have a question. BTS asks, I have a question. Did you make your PFP or did you find it? I actually had a friend of mine make it for me. He does graphic design, art stuff, and he made it. He did a really good job with it, and he just made it for me for free. So I kind of liked it, like a little hockey puck with the 2 sticks. I thought that was fun. So is Tkachuk out? JL. You know, when the Bruins were having the choke of the season, let's just say of the decade, or you could probably say of multiple decades, I was rubbing it in and hoping for your team failing, but now I feel bad. I wish the Bruins. The Panthers beat the Bruins. They were better in that series. Yeah, Bruins dealt with injuries, but everyone deals with injuries. I just think Vegas would have been a heck of a matchup for anybody. You know, I'm hoping Florida has a strong game, just because I want this series to go 6 or 7. I really do. Rick Beck, yeah, he's out. Okay. So I kind of I don't know. We got to make. It'd be nice if we could at least go to 6, but we got to see if Tkachuk's out. And I apologize. I kind of been. I've had my internet, my Verizon went down today, so I really haven't. Before I made that video, after I made that video, I lost connection. So hopefully, I don't lose connection in this goddamn stream, because then I'll be upset. Hope Cassidy can get his first cup. Can't see. What's going on, BTS? And the only reason he lost in 2019, Sweeney, if he refused to build a team that's capable of winning a cup. Hot take, and this is as a Bruins fan. I mean, they did everything they could this past season to build a cup, but the players sucked. Some of it's on the players, and you kind of have to question that core if they have that championship medal. You know, they won 1 cup. That's good. Some players never win a cup, but they could never rise to that occasion. So that's not talking shade, some Hall of Fame players, but some of it's not just the coaching. I liked Bruce Cassidy. I don't think he should have been fired, but Monty did well. What's going on, Daryl? Good to see you. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I got to blame the players at some point, right? Aiden Hill is insane. Definitely. You know, I'm in this Facebook group for goalies, and I'm not a goalie. I played it a little bit. I was a forward when I played in high school and college, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Aiden Hill. It's going to be very, very interesting with Aiden Hill because, they have Robin Leonard and Logan Thompson under contract until 2025. Aiden Hill is an unrestricted free agent. Now, are they going to bring back Hill? I mean, it's kind of hard not to want to bring him back. Are they going to be able to fit him under the cap? Is Leonard done? I don't know. There's so many variables with that. Let's see. I don't know if you watched Johnny Hockey. He made a video and he said something about the Vegas Gold Knights and win unless Matthew is hurt. I mean, Tkachuk's a phenomenal player. I just think he's getting caught up in the antics, and he's definitely hurt. There's something bugging him, and he's a phenomenal player. I think without that, it's a loss. But you need Barkov, you need Reinhart, you need Verhaeghe, you need these other guys to produce. It can't just be Tkachuk. We've seen time and time again, the best player on the friggin' planet, Connor McDavid, got stifled. Correct? I mean, it's got to be more than one guy here. Dale says, I think Vegas. Oh, do I think? In my heart, I want Florida to win because I want this to be at least a 6-game series. But I think this might be the night they raise the cup. Hill is so underrated and overlooked for Conn Smythe. Don't know why. He's been stellar. People don't want to give Aiden Hill his credit, and they act like he's some scrub. But when you look at his career statistics, and even when he came out of the Portland winter, I actually have a video I'm making on this. And I kind of want to wait till after the series. Is that 50 Cent? Yo, what up? That's 50 Cent. What? That's fucking funny. 50 Cent. people act like he was some trash goalie in the AHL. It's just not the case. He was a guy that can never be consistent. He always showed those flashes of talent where he'd be amazing if he could just figure it out. Graham says, I hope they get rid of Leonard and keep Hill. I mean, I think that's what they probably should do. For the most part, shitty draft versus Rick Nash trade. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Matthew Tkachuk's not playing. Okay. Oh, shit. Let me refresh this so it doesn't bug out for you guys. Hold on. So if I actually do the whole... Yay! Is it going to do it? Yes! It's actually going to friggin' do it. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Let me switch that back over to chat. So they're playing with without Matthew Tkachuk. Okay. So 19:30 here in the first period, and we got a stoppage already. So what do you guys think in the Calder Cup final? Firebirds or Hershey Bears? Do you think? It shows me that Seattle's got a nice prospect pool. They got a nice prospect pool. I'll have to say that. For me, when I played, it was 21. That was my number. Good block shot. That's what Vegas been doing all friggin' series, coming down left corner, and Bob just kind of gloves that to the side. Yeah, they're going to be up against it here tonight. Kolasar loses it. Verhaeghe here gets in the right-hand side. Verhaeghe. I don't know what he was doing there. Just threw it down. Bennett here in pursuit. Don the Crypto Elite. What's going on, man? Appreciate you popping into the stream. Mark Stone. Oh, we try to center it there. Bennett, just shoot it on net. Save there by Hill. Kind of an easy save. Without that. Yeah, it does lie in the hand. It does lie in the hands of Bobrovsky if they want to keep this a series. Well, that's an interesting stat. First goal in NHL history earned 10 wins in single. That's crazy after not playing a first round. Rick says, I want to see Vegas win at home. I don't blame you. I'm assuming you're a Vegas fan. That would make sense. I mean, I bet the partying is going to be insane tonight. So Ekblad here at the point. Backhand towards the net. Ooh, Lomberg. In pursuit, lose it. Oh, Stahl. Lomberg here. Oh, get that dirty stuff on net, boys. Ekblad here. Over there. Nice block shot. Why are they saying the league's rigged? Is it about... Is it due to the Pietrangelo thing? Where, like, people complained about him going out of the box after the game was over? Because that was... people don't look at the rule books. It says at a stoppage, not at the conclusion of the game. I saw some guys feeding into that online with certain videos, and it's just like, if you're going to make the comment, make it bigger deal, like, make sure you know the fucking rules. Like, make sure to know the rules before you talk about it. Oh, bad turnover there. Lundell. What a save by Hill. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Lundell got robbed. He's got to elevate that somehow, but... Listen, I said the Panthers in 7 when I made my prediction. But... Like, I'll be honest with you, the Panthers are playing far more timid and far undisciplined, right? They're just not playing the way they did in those first few rounds. And to be fair, though, Vegas is honestly the best challenge they've played throughout this playoff series. You know, I'm not going to take anything away from Vegas. They're playing really well. But look at this save by Hill. Going in. Whoop! Right pad save. I just genuinely hate when people say things are rigged or this or this. Like, I get it, the gambling, and I'm not the biggest fan of the gambling. I'm probably never going to take a gambling sponsor because fundamentally that goes against my ethos. I think that a lot of that's just giving that to the youth isn't a good thing. But if you watch these games, you clearly tell who's the better team thus far through this series. Now, the Panthers, if they settle down and actually start, you know, playing some team defense and not letting their guys just, sorry, guys. Colin White here in pursuit. They almost had one there. So, Denisenko? Is that how you say that? Well, he should have fresh legs. He should definitely have fresh legs. Icing and draw here. I mean, strong start for the Panthers thus far. But yeah, I hate when people say something's rigged when it doesn't go their way. It's just that's not how it works. Sometimes you just play a team that, you know, maybe you don't think's better than you, but they just match up against you well. And the way Vegas plays defense, and Bruce Cassidy's a good coach, deserves it. Without Mackenzie Weegar's Florida defense. I wouldn't say spineless. I would say definitely took a hit there. Not as talented. But I still think they won that trade because they got the best player in that deal. You know what I mean? It's Reinhart coming in. Right half wall hash marks. Oh. You know what? Verhaeghe working down low. Whoop. Throws it back down low. Reinhart. And where's the puck? There it is. Bennett to Reinhart. Reinhart down low. And Gudis will actually get this. Okay. Verhaeghe. Shoot something on net. I do like the Panthers trying to get shots through. I don't like how Blackhawks reacted after they get the first. They don't say they were still sucking. Connor Bedard's phenomenal. Now, is he going to save that franchise by himself? People got to remember when McDavid was there in the Oilers, like it took some time for them to grow. So they're not going to be an instant like playoff team. So Bob throws that in the open space. Good pass here to the slot. Good save there by Bob. Good save there by B.O.B. Headphones said, yeah, but at the cost of their defense. I would argue, yeah. I mean, Mark Stahl's decent. He's a good third pair guy. Gudis. I don't think... The more I've watched Ekblad, the less of a fan of his game I've become. I think he's solid. Don't get me wrong, but I had a little bit higher of opinion when I didn't watch him as much as I have throughout this postseason. I feel like when he gets the puck, I get nervous. I'm like, oh, that's gonna look. I don't know. Maybe that's just my interpretation of how I've seen it. Maybe it's just a feeling, but I don't know. Just not the greatest puck handler. And I don't think you have to be like Bobby or Ray Bork or Adam Fox or, you know, Cal McCarr, but the way he plays that puck makes my cheeks clench. So Vegas here, Stone all the way around. Barkov. Oh, nice low shot. Probably going for redirect. Stone, Stevenson. Hey, BTS, make sure to get some eye drops, man. Hope you feel better, buddy. Lundell centers that. And Duclair will dump that on net. Headphone says, I think Bedard will one day win a cup. Oh, Marchessault throws it. Good save there by Bob. Good save there by Bob. Sealed that short side. That was kind of a bad drop there to Verhaeghe. They slowed everybody up at the line. They could have had more momentum there. Oh, they can't lose for Hagee. If he's hurt, that's not good. Marchessault drops it to Eichel. Martinez throws it, centers. Barbashev. Eichel there in the corner, working down low. Phenomenal passer. And that's a Pietrangelo a little wide on that. That looked off. Is that just me? Oh! Good block shot there. That had a good chance to go in, and then Bob, you know, covers up that blocked attempt. What happened to Verhaeghe here? Oh, he definitely just locked that short side. I mean, good show out here. And is this thing not updating on my... Yeah, it is not. Why is this... I hate the Game Center app on the website. It's so shit. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. Okay, why is this being weird right now? Okay, there we go. Hell for hanging on wrecked. Hopefully it's just wind knocked out of him. They need him to be good. Yeah, he looked like he got shaken up a bit. So hopefully he's good. Hopefully he's good for their sake. Because without Verhaeghe, they're already thin without Tkachuk. Can't lose their goal scorer. What in... Headphones turned into a Knights fan. That's funny. Knights in 5. Ugh. Hopefully he's good. Let's see what happened here. Oh, Bennett kind of rocked him. Jesus. Well, he's still on the bench. That's a good sign. I'm just joking, Headphone. I just saw when you said the Knights in 5. I had to. So, her. We got 13:27 here. Oh, good play there by Cousin. Good stick. Why do I keep getting these political text messages? Lomberg. Haig just locking him up. Oh, good keep in there by Stahl. That's what you're going to need to do against Hill. Hill's just so good. Get some low rebounds and get somebody in front. No, Headphone's a Boston Bruins fan, I believe. I know he's a Bruins fan for sure. Ooh. Duclair here to Barkov. Duclair, no, nice idea. Oh, Duclair back checking on Kolasar. Montour's in front of Kolasar. Kolasar takes it. Backhands. Blocker saved there by Bobrovsky. Theodore, good save there by Bob. Rick Pixels. I was a Leafs fan until Vegas joined the league. I'm about to favorite that. What the hell? Oh my god. That was savage. That's not good. That's not good. You can't you can't, oh my god. You can't put the Knights on the power play. Good save though by Bob. Good. What? Like, why would you do that? That was like... Alright, so I mentioned Ekblad before. Like, that's just lowering my opinion more and more, as I said, as time goes on. Smart play by Howden. I mean, he just ran into him. Like,
Vegas gets the power play opportunity and a chance to take the early lead. And a little ice maintenance going on right in the blue paint of Sergei Bobrovsky. Vegas called tonight's 6 power play goals in this series. 2 in each of the first 3 games.
Rick, Jesus. I mean, Jesus. PTS. Oh, good to see you back, bud. Yeah, make sure to use eye drops though too if you have them. If you got like you don't want to I don't know if you have eye drying out issues, want to make sure. Headphone. Wow. Yeah, I know. I know. It's 12:07 in the first. This is what I said they shouldn't do. But they're gonna. This ain't great. Eichel working here. Point, Theodore. Theodore working it over. Around, and it's out. Man, this is, they're probably going to try to get Marchessault. Eichel, good carry here by Eichel. Throws it. Marchessault back to Theodore. Theodore across. Oh, a little too hot there. Over here to Eichel. Oh, he whiffed it. Good save there by Bob. On Marchessault. Stevenson. Stone. Back to Theodore. Going to throw it over to Eichel. Oh. That was a great feed there by Eichel over to Marchessault and a great save there. Great save there by Bobrovsky. That was an explosive push from his right to his left. You know who Eichel reminds me of somewhat? He's right hand. He's the right hand ever. Kind of Joe Thornton in an aspect with his playmaking. I think he's a little underrated. I think he's a little bit underrated. He's a big body. Uses that to get around guys. I think he's kind of a better skater than Joe, though. If I'm trying to compare prime, it's hard to because it's played for so goddamn long. I remember watching him as a kid with the Bruins. So Theodore will drop this back. Stevenson comes in. Oh, Marchessault, you can't let that guy cook. Oh, Eichel knocked that out of the air. They got to get it out. 35 seconds here. Oh, Barkov just killing time. Smart play. And they throw it all the way down. That killed like 10 seconds. More like 15 seconds now. 20 seconds here on the power play. Carlson coming in. Throws it around. Reinhart gets it and retrieval. Oh, he loses it. Goodis just gets it out. Goodis, Wall in pursuit. Reinhart will gather it. Stahl, big boy Stahl. They're going to need him to kind of produce. I hate to say it, but I know Eric Stahl's kind of old, but they're going to need him to produce tonight because with Tkachuk out. Oh. Smith whiffed on that one. White cloud over. Stahl here. Cross. A hit. Hit Verhaeghe with some speed. So penalty here. Power plate for the Florida Panthers. What a goal started. I didn't really see that though. Let me see. Oh, the extra shit. He hit him. What? Like, why would you, like, you hit him in, you almost hit him into the bench. Why bother taking a penalty there? You demolished him. I don't know. I know it was a random subject. Does anyone just get random, like, I get random text messages from both political parties saying, vote for me. Like, leave me alone. I don't care. Don't care about your politician shit. Did you watch this town hall? I'm like, no, I don't fucking care. Oh my god. I didn't subscribe. I had to change my number. Because, like, I get these weird text messages like, support this, support that. It's like, I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck about your shit. But, sorry. That might get it unmonetized, me saying that. Interesting, Rick says. Interesting to see.
If you're lucky, you'll go through your entire life with a reason to look up.
Interesting to see who Plur puts on. Yeah, that will be interesting to see. What they'll put on there. Grom said, it's literally the only reason I signed up for a party. You get half the stuff. It's just annoying. It's like, just leave me alone. Don't care. Don't care about your whatever your pandering bullshit you're trying to feed me. I don't give a shit. Leave me the frick alone, you know? So we have a good chance here for the Panthers to take a lead. Jackie Red Ribbon doing the bench boss interviews. She's not wearing... God, that might get me canceled. She's not wearing a bra. I hate to say that, but you could kind of see that. So, that might get me taken off YouTube, just saying. All right. So, Florida Panthers here on the power play. Montour throws it on ice, and Barkov will get it. Bennett back to Montour. Montour here to Barkov. Bennett. Montour dancing at the line. Offside. Yeah, he definitely got out the zone.
When you are over on a power play, you have to simplify. And that's establishing a shot deep in the middle of the ice zone.
Headphones said, I was talking with my history teacher once. Her fiance is a big Rangers fan. She's a Bruins fan.
I think you just got to kind of go back to the foundation of a power play.
Someone at grandma. That's kind of cool. Was it in Hartford? Or was it in Boston? Cap, I don't think that he did. Oh, that sucks. So you get like migraines? Maybe Tylenol or something. Or Motrin, depending on, I don't know what you're allergic to. I shouldn't be giving you medical advice. And Vegas will dump that all the way down. So, Bob and Montour, you know, do a little handshake behind the ice. Minute 13 here at the power play. I haven't been able to get much. Montour kind of mishandled at the line. Vegas is very aggressive, and they check. Oh, great feed! What a save by Hill! Oh, my God! Dude! No way he made that save. Oh, terrible turnover at the line. 2-on-1 here. Stone coming in. And he rips that. Vegas, shorthanded. What a play by Stone. Good patience. Wow. That phenomenal save by Hill created that goal. Well, look at this. Look at him. Whoop! Big save. He's like, no, just light work, light work. Look at the patience on Stone right here. Can't blame Bob on that. You're like, he's literally at the top of the... As a defenseman, Montour, you gotta cut off the angle once he gets closer. You can't just let him walk in. So 1-0 Vegas. Yeah, it did come to a full stop. I mean, that was a great play there by Stone. Not much Bob can do on that. Shorty get, yeah, that's a really big goal. To be fair, both teams were not expected to go this far. Throw it in front. Ekblad here at the point. You can't be stupid with it, dude. What are you doing? Smith coming in. Ekblad's having a terrible game. That's I'm not. By the way, I'm not a Panthers fan. I just bad hockey right now. Just really bad hockey. Like, Vegas is really aggressive on the forecheck. Now, when you're aggressive at the blue line, you got to take advantage and operate down low. You can't play with it at the blue line. And boop. Out of play into the bench. 6:49 here in the first. Stone's at a monster's final, man. 5 games, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Good for him, man. Good for him. He's been through a lot of fucking bullshit, injury-wise. So I feel good for him here. Montour around. Oh, shit. Eichel. That was weird. A little muffled there. Lomberg. I've been trying to walk around my neighborhood and drink more water. See if any words of encouragement. Oh, 2-on-1 here. Eichel, Barbashev back door. Eichel with the toe drag. Did Bob keep that out? No, he didn't. Wait a minute. I'm kind of confused. I thought that was out, in and out, and then out. Like, that's interesting. 2-0, 2-0 for Vegas. BTS, I've been trying to lose weight. Listen, the big thing with losing weight, I'm trying to lose it myself here because I, ever since hip surgery, I gained a lot. Let me see. Oh, that was a good.
Let's keep an eye on Ivan Barbashev. That puck is free. You're allowed to go play it. There's Montour trying to play a goal, and then Nick Hay comes in from the back end.
Yeah, he didn't cover it.
Panthers coaches are looking down at their monitors at their feet, looking at a possible challenge.
I don't know if they want to do that. Stick saves the day for initially.
It looks like it's underneath him, but there's a little bit of space there. And it squirts out. Yeah, that was Eichel that kind of, I think that was Eichel that pitchforked this puck. As it's right there. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was Eichel that.
Wow. So, I mean, yeah, that's the smart. That was a goal. That's a big start for Vegas. Not why you want to start for Florida. Oh, Gudis trying to get something there. Thrown in front, Reinhardt. They can't be playing high dangerously. Hey, Chris, I appreciate it. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I'm thankful for everyone that comes through. Ooh, Forsling kept... I thought Forsling kept that. Maybe didn't. Good to see. Love the recent channel growth. Really love to see a close game. Maybe even a game 6. But wait, it's looking... I think I really wanted this to go 6 or 7, but Vegas is just too much for Florida, you know. But Florida's had a tremendous run. They really have. It's not over. Game's not over, but
Since he was born, Grimace has always had a birthday.
yeah, they've had a good playoff run. And congrats to them. They ran into the massive roadblock. I just think the way they're formed. I think Florida maybe having that extra day or two off, a few days off, might kind of took a little bit of the wind out of their sails. But I just think Vegas is a more complete team. You know what I mean? So you really got to respect what they're doing. They're locking them down, blocking shots. They're dedicated in their own end. And Jack Eichel has been phenomenal. He's looking like the Jack Eichel when he was healthy. Cap, do you watch Leonard Kenny? I probably do. Let me see.
Justin Rose is a major champion. A man with the skills to win and the style to look great.
No, I have not actually, no.
Wherever your tour takes you.
Arena's gonna be crazy after we get this dub. Have to restart this thing again. Well, imagine the parties. I know the strips in Vegas would be crazy. Surprising this is happening to them after the Bruins win. And this isn't disrespect to Florida. They kind of live and die by the sword. That's kind of the problem with Florida. So their aggressive forechecking, teams didn't know how to react to. And then they ran into Vegas, and now they take advantage of that aggressive forecheck, and you're getting odd man rushes. So Vegas wins the draw here, 2-0, 5. Florida needs to score here. They need to get something going. Need to get something going here. Yep. Yeah, this is a really bad jump here. Bad pinch. Such a bad pinch. So, Knights win it. 5 minutes here left in the first. Need to see an answer here for the Panthers. Terrible pass. Where was that going? That was a really bad pass. I don't even know where the heck that direction that was headed in. What zip code? What do you think is the hardest position to play? I would say it would go goaltending, then defense, and then forward. I think forward's a little bit, you got to be disciplined, but it's a little bit more instinctual. Defense, you need to be able to read plays really well and just be able to feel the game, if that makes sense. And goaltending, that's a big mental toll on someone being a goalie. You got to have the right mindset. Because if you don't have the personality to be a goalie and you let shit bug you, you won't be good. Ooh, trying to get something. Headphone dog. I have not enough money to play goaltender. That's funny. Agreed. They always do. I played center and left wing mainly when I played in high school and college and the elite leagues down when I was younger. But yeah, it just kind of I have a lot of respect for goalies. I play actually street hockey goalie. That's fun. It's not really a pressure situation. Because goalies get all the shit. I remember some coaches of mine that really didn't appreciate their goaltenders. It was kind of crazy. Oh, it's still up? I gotta find that. That's funny. Yeah, I think forward's probably the easiest position, if I'm going to say, for translation aspects. Defense and then goalie's got to be the hardest. Eichel here, back to the point. The White Cloud. Haig throws it across, trying to get to Barbashev. Longberg on top of him. Godis up. Stahl. Longberg here, battling here in the corner. Cousins throws it all the way around. Point. Try to go for redirect there. Stahl, Eric Stahl. I gotta say the first name. Longberg. But Stahl here in pursuit. Cousins. White Cloud. They're all digging for it here. Okay, Eric Stahl, get deep. Longberg in pursuit. Probably the most possession I've seen for Florida thus far in this period. And around outside of play. Florida goalies need more appreciation. I agree. So I try not to be too harsh on goalies for that reason. It's a very difficult position to play, and you need the teams around you to be good enough. Because you can be phenomenal in net. You could be amazing. But if your team is awful and letting up terrible opportunities in front of you, the other team's going to score. They're NHL shooters. I will say the one thing I do drives me crazy is that I think goalies get a little too puck carry crazy. Reinhardt here in pursuit. Certain Leafs fan who just left Sportsnet. That's going to be interesting for Steve Dangle. I don't know how that's going to go for him with the SDPN. He's going to have to diversify his network and really bring on some people that can reach the community. Duclair here on the forecheck. Lost an edge. Throws it in front right to Verhaeghe. Mark Stahl. Barkov's got to do something here in this game if they want to have a chance. Lundell. Duclair and Barkov fighting for it. Barkov here in pursuit. Vegas is just a step ahead of these Panther players, man. Good keep here at the point. Oh. But they'll get it back. Montour carrying it. Barkov using his size and strength. Maintains possession back to the point. Montour whiffs that. 35 seconds here in the first period. Riley Smith coming in with some speed. Drops here. All the way around. Mario Carlson. 15 seconds here. Cousins throws it here in the neutral zone. Stalled. Eric Stalled. Dump it deep. Cousins here. Forecheck. Hit there on Haig. And that's the end of the first. 2-0. 2-0 Vegas. Had a very good period. Very, very good period. And I got to make sure. So 11-8 in shots in favor of the Knights. And no, this goddamn ad. These goddamn ads. All right, I'm going to have to scroll down, aren't I? I am. I'm gonna. So 11 shots to 8 for Florida. Power plays both 0 for 1, but the Knights did have a shorty. So I say that's a 1 for 1 in my opinion. Penalties, both 2 penalties. Face off 52 to 48% in favor of the Panthers. Block shots, which is a trend for the Knights, 9 to 5 in favor of them. And hits, Panthers are out hitting the Knights of 14 to 11. But let's be very clear. And in this case, the reason why they have more hits is the Knights have far more puck possession. They have looked really good. Can't knock it. They've looked really good in this game thus far. Yeah, I mean, wow. Cowboy says, confirmed. I think the Golden Knights will win the Cup. I mean, that's a good chance. I know there's a famous picture where backup energy could clutch to win it. I mean, BTS, if you need help, like, with figuring out, like, hockey stuff, I don't know if you skated before. Let me know. Just DM me or something, because I can actually, I actually coach. I'm trying to get back. Well, I couldn't because I got a hip surgery. Actually, main reason I'm starting to exercise and get back because I can finally be cleared to walk. So I'm cleared to skate in another month and a half. So I'm kind of excited for that. Because it's about like a 6 to 7 month recovery for my hip surgery. But yeah, if you ever need help, like I'm a youth hockey coach, so if you need some guidance, definitely feel free to ask. I can kind of maybe point you in the right direction. Let's see. Emergency, not energy. I like energy better. That's how it should be. An energy backup goaltender. That's what I think it is. Let's see here. I mean, yeah, this has been all. It's been all Vegas. It's been all Vegas. It's not looked great. So, on goal scorer, Mark Stone, who has the assist there, Eichel. Not lone goal scorer. I apologize. Hay got that second one. Stone had a great little finish there on Bobrovsky there. And then that rebound. It was weird because Bobrovsky had it. And then it was his stick made the save when it was behind him. Covered it, but it got squirt loose. And Hay gets an easy goal. I don't know, man. I don't know how much... I don't know why they don't allow it. Flip Flap says, why don't they allow the game on NHL Beyond Me? Grow the game at NHL. Copyright. I mean, I can actually understand it from their business sense, right? Like, if I was to sit here, stream the game with you guys, right? Show the game on stream. Yeah, I mean, it would not go well. It would not go well for them financially because they grow off ads. It would be dope. I wish I could, like... And this might sound crazy me saying this. I would actually give up monetization, and I wouldn't even give a shit about super chats at that point. If I could like stream the game and all the proceeds went to the NHL, I would do it. If they allowed me to do it, because it'd be more entertaining for me to like in person watch the game with you guys. That would be fun. So, but. I don't think if I messaged the NHL, they would give a flying F about what I think, if I'm being honest with you. So let's see here. Let's talk about, I mean, I hate to say it. There's not much else to really talk about with that last game. I mean, that last period. That was all Vegas. It was all domination by Vegas. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, like, if they ever allow me to do that and I would just give them all the monetization, that'd be kind of cool. Christopher says, we would have been nice to see the underdog Panthers raise the cup for the first time, but at least them losing will shut up Bruins fans that constantly Florida was the best team in the league. Was that a shot at me? I mean, Florida was good. They were really good. And Bruins losing to a team that went to the finals. I mean, Bruins didn't play great in that first round, but Florida just did a better team. Let's see. All Vegas, all night, baby. Ace gives them different looks. It's very taxing on the legs. Yeah, it's just kind of getting used to it. And then, like, if you're not used to having your feet in skates for a while, even if you haven't skated for a few months, the wear there on your feet for a bit can be a little bit getting used to. So let's see here. I can rollerblade. Rusty, though, I can skate too. Okay. I mean, I would get involved in some local stuff. Like I know around me they have a lot of men's pickup leagues and stuff like that, where you can kind of take part. Actually, give me a quick second, guys. I'm gonna just get a quick drink. Quick drink and a snack. Be right back, boys. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm just gonna forgot my damn glass. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to kind of do something really quick. My apologies. I have not eaten dinner, like, at all. I haven't eaten since like last night at like actually 8, so it's been over 24 hours. So my apologies. Just want to get something to eat real quick. Okay. Hopefully you guys don't mind the whole stream. I don't like doing this usually. Just get a bite real quick. Okay. Let me talk to, okay. Because we're talking about how, so BTS, if you're a teenager, right, you should DM me on Discord, join the Discord. I think you're in the Discord, but we should talk, because I can kind of guide you. I can kind of guide you if you need to. There's actually certain rollerblades you can get at that simulate ice skating. All this. Oh, Christopher, it wasn't specifically at you. More to my girlfriend who claims Florida was the best team since they beat the Bruins. Okay. I mean, listen, as long as it wasn't a shot at me. Yeah, there's a Discord down below in the description. There should be. let's see here. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Laviolette hired as the head coach of the New York Rangers. Now, I made a video on the channel, but since you guys are here watching it, something to do, talk about intermission. What do you guys think of this hiring? What do you guys think of this hiring? Do you think he'll be an improvement over Gallant? Do you think he'll be better with in-game adjustments? I mean, I guess that's what he's more known for. Personally, I'm okay with the hiring. Okay, this is gonna sound biased. I will fully admit it is biased. We on the channel have a friend of ours that is actually a Hartford Wolfpack assistant head coach, and he would have most likely gone up to the NHL if Knobloch, or was it Knobloch, who's the head coach down there, got the game. I got the deal, and that would have been kind of cool. I hate retreads. I hate retreads in an aspect, but I think for what you get for Laviolette, yeah, Knobloch. It's just, I mean, he's a solid coach. It should be pretty decent at very least. Let's see. Rick says not a big fan choice. I think the even worse coach was, yeah, Babcock I hate. I'm not a Babcock fan. He's a douche. I just objectively do not like Babcock. What he did to Chris Chelios, Commodore, like pretty much anything you don't want from your head coach is what Babcock does. He's all about himself. If he could look in the mirror and have relations with himself, he could. Like that he just has that much. He's that into himself. It's crazy. Nobody loves themselves some Babcock more than Babcock. You know, it's just I don't think that hiring's gonna go so bad. I hope not though for a Blue Jackets fan, but I don't know. Because they have the was it the third overall pick? Yeah, because it's Chicago, Anaheim, Columbus, right? So now they're going to be bringing in a young guy. And has Babcock really changed his ways? I don't know. Rick Bick says, Babcock should never coach in the NHL again, in my opinion. Now, I want to say you're off base here because of his record, but I kind of agree with you. And this is the biggest problem I have with some of these NHL franchises and GMs and things like that, right? They stay locked into the friggin' boys club, and these guys that have been there, done that. Oh, well, he coached this team. Like, give new guys opportunities to succeed. You know, that's kind of what I wanted to see a little bit for selfish reasons, because we know somebody on the Hartford Wolfpack coaching staff. That would have been pretty cool to see him elevate to the NHL level. But that aside, I don't know. I think Laviolette, why I think it will work better. I think it will work well in New York is he's far more structured defensively than Gallant. Because like the Rangers have talent. I don't think anyone can really argue that. They're not a terrible team in that regard. Their just defensive system was absolute trash in the postseason. Let's see. I prefer fresh faces. I'm the same way. I can get on the ice and give me a boom. I'm good. Okay. I love Brunette coaching the Panthers last year. Yeah, I mean, Maurice has done well considering, but Maurice is also kind of the same pitfall of Maurice has had throughout his career. Toucher says, I wish I played hockey when I was younger. I never got into it till this year. You're never too old to start, though. Honestly, I say that as somebody that's, I used to help out with Jeff Serwick's Pro Ambitions clubs, and we actually, there was it Billy Bennett? I'm trying to remember who it was. Was it Billy Bennett or it might have been Billy Bennett? He actually like an old for gentlemen's like ice clinics. So when you're older, to help older guys learn how they skate and stuff like that. And it was, you know, it's a lot of fun. Never too old to get into it, in my opinion. I don't know about much, but yeah. My doctor says though I can never play goalie again because of the hip surgery. I can place forward and defense, just not. Yeah, Tarasenko and Kane. That's gonna be really interesting to see what happens with them. Yeah, and I think if Kane's smart, he signs to a very cheap deal in New York, stays there for a year. Because his surgery is about a 6-month recovery time. So he'd be back. He probably would be back around like December, January, earliest. And I think it would be very smart of him just to kind of take his time. Senko, I think he's gone. I think Tarasenko's gone. Headphones says the Blue Jackets have fallen off so hard for 5 years ago. They went from a pretty solid roster, including Panarin, Bobrovsky, Minkowski, and Tortorella. Tortellini. I'm like, that's his name now, right? So I think the Jackets kind of fell off for multiple reasons. I think some players didn't like Tort's system, I would say. And they kind of they mismanaged it a bit. I mean, they did. I'd keep Sanko to not risking. If they could afford him, they don't really have the cap space to afford Tarasenko. That's the problem you kind of run into. Right? Is they don't really have the cap space for him. That's the unfortunate part with that. Because I'm looking at the. Actually, let me do it with you guys. I apologize for eating on stream, but I haven't eaten in like 25 hours. Let's see. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see what they got for cap. So cap space, they got 11. Okay. They got 11 in cap. Who's a UFA? Patrick Kane, Tyler Mott, Tarasenko. Keandre Miller is an RFA, so he's going to be a few mils. So, like, I mean, Keandre Miller's playing well. Do they want to bring Mikola back? It just kind of depends what they want to do. Like, if they... I think Mikola would be a good guy to bring back, in my opinion. I don't know how much he would go for in the market, though. Actually, what was his contract last season? That was it? That was his cap hit? Interesting. 1.9. Interesting. If you could bring him back, I'll bring Mikolo back. Tarasenko, I don't know what he wants. Does Tarasenko want to win or does he want a paycheck? He's won his cup, right? Halak's a UFA. I don't know if they should even bring... I don't know. Halak played well. It's not on him, but I think you could find a minor league goalie that should do decent enough for you. In my opinion. I don't know what they have in the system, really, to be completely fair, though. Off the top of my head. So... let's see. What's going on? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Putting you in timeout just for spam. Don't know why you're spamming a bunch of letters, but okay. Timeout for you. Let's see. How much game we got? Time we got left. The game's back. It's already back. Jesus Christ, ball. So we're back to the game. BTS. So nothing gets rid of belly fat alone. You just gotta diet and exercise, honestly. So, oh wait, did my sound turn off? That's why I didn't know. So. Oh, shit. I got to switch it back here. I apologize, guys. So we're here in the first. Panthers in the offensive zone. Game center. Please come to me. There we go. Okay, come on. Load you. Okay, there we go. Let me go over to that. Alrighty here. So, Vegas got a 2-0 lead. I got 18-32 here. Bennett here crossing across the blue line. Goes to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe shot. Good save there by Hill. Draw here. Stahl loses to Eichel. Oh, Eichel was just alone by himself there. Good thing that pass was really slow. Would have had a breakaway. Marchessault back to the point. Haig will rip it. A little high and wide. Longberg. He'll flip it to the neutral zone. Cousins will glove that, throw that down. BTS, so as for weight loss, yeah, just try to eat healthier. Oh, goal! All right, Ekblad from the point. You've been stinking it up all period, but last period, but there you go. Good play. Good goal. That's in. Good goal. Yeah, that's a good shot. Good screen. That's what we want. We want ourselves a game here. That's what we want. We want it to be competitive. That's all. I like how headphones are Bruins face, just rooting for the Knights. I respect it. But so let's see. Florida's pressing here. So Ekblad had a really bad first period. Really bad. That's good for him. White here. Throw it towards the net. And nope. Not out of play. He grits it. Oh, Vegas gets it. Wall here. Wall try to throws it. Oh, good play there by Duclair to get that out. Yeah, so Rick, that's where I am. Even if Vegas wins, I just want this to be a close game. I want it to be exciting. That's what I'm looking for here. Forsling wraps it around. Riley Smith here. Carlson trailing. Gets it to Carlson. Carlson tries to center that. Doesn't get through. Barkov throws it. Misses Montour. And that's icing. No icing? Why do you wave it off? Okay. All right. Amadio. He's cycling around here. Duclair in pursuit. Montour up to Duclair. Duclair over to Barkov. Barkov will be feeding here to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe Trying to go around him with some speed. Doesn't get through. Good defense there by White Cloud. Stevenson's got some jets here going. He got the wheels going. Oh, good defensive stick there. I think that was by Was that by Montour that? Bennett here. Ooh, good. Haig just rode him off. And that's icing. That's got to be icing, right? Are they going to wave this one off, too? His name is just fun to say. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of fun. It's a me, a Mario. Oh, man. So, I mean, hey, dude, shoot for the stars, BTS. If you want to get a six-pack, you want to get in shape, do that shit. You know? Don't believe that you can't do it. And I just got to keep with it. Ooh, that was a good keep by Gudis. Try to get a redirect. Yeah, that would have been a Vegas goal if they connected on that. Cousins, good curl here. Throws it over to Oh, good stick there. Good defensive play there. Oh, Lomberg working down low. Ooh, Gudis ripped that wide. I think the big thing, BTS, just quick, I know we're watching the stream, but if I'm going to give you some advice, do cardio that you actually enjoy doing. For me, I like to skate, and I can't medically do that. Actually, I couldn't walk for like 5-6 months. Well, to be honest, a year I couldn't really walk because of my injury, and it took like, how many months was that? So July I got hurt. It took about 9 months for my surgery to get approved. So, for about over a year now, about a year now, I haven't been able to walk until relatively recently. I gained a lot of weight. So I think like just finding exercise you can do. I'm enjoying walking right now. I put headphones in, go walk the track, go walk opposite, like, you know, traffic coming towards me if I'm going to walk on the street. But yeah, just kind of do something you enjoy. When I can skate, that's going to be what I'm going to do a lot of. Oh, damn. Thanks, bro. Oh, so people were asking who made my the logo for the channel. This individual right here did. Stone. Ooh, is that Marcia? So apologize. Marcia So here. Centers that Florida will get it. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you liking the broadcast. I was away there for a week on a vacation. So I couldn't do the broadcast unless they want sound like they're through a potato. But Eichel here coming. Tries to backhand that. And Montour to Bennett. Bennett coming up. Using some speed. Lundell here gathers it. Vegas plays the D really tight. So... Oh, redirect there by Reinhardt. Good save there by Hill. But I appreciate your support, man. You know you've been a huge help for this channel. I appreciate that, brother. Verhaeghe coming half wall. Drops it to Bennett. He was Vegas is all over him. I don't know. He shouldn't have dropped that. He should have just kept going through it. Oh, you're going to Disney next. Okay, that's cool. 5 days. I'm assuming Florida, right? The Florida one. Because what's the... Disney World. It's all good, Cowboy. Everyone's got things to do. Good save there by Bob through a cloud. Through a crowd. Yep, Orlando. All right. I've been to Disneyland. Back in the day when I was younger. Back when, you know, I was just a wee lad. That was a fun time. You'll enjoy yourself. You'll enjoy yourself.
He's always had it at McDonald's.
I don't like the heat in Florida.
To the party with a special shake to celebrate. Get Grimace's birthday shake.
Technically, yeah, man, glad assist. Our channel's been a great time, so glad we could square that away.
Right? I'm hearing the new Google Pixel is really great. And it comes with
Yeah, no, I'm actually trying. I want to get. Yeah, we gotta talk. I've been so busy, bud, with everything kind of going on. And then I can't say too much publicly, but with me dealing some of this crap with the company, I've been dealing with the bullshit. So, it's kind of been an interesting time. I'll put it that way. But I'll be on later tonight. I'm gonna probably definitely after this stream, make a video regardless, right? But if you're on later tonight, let me know. I know you work, so. But if not, we gotta. I'll give you a call tomorrow. We can talk. But yeah, I gotta get. It'd be kind of cool to get some merch done.
because now Zillow means everything you need to get home.
I'm excited for that. For the designs. I just don't like Florida because it's so damn hot. Not the biggest fan of it. Not the biggest fan of it. Sweet, sounds good. I'll definitely hit you up, man. Definitely keep popping through. Keep talking. Big save there by Aiden Hill. So, offensive zone draw here for the Knights, and they win it back. White Cloud, pop fly in front. Eric Stahl battling for the puck. Longberg got some wheels here. Graham says the wildlife is, I like swimming in rivers, but I like not being eaten by gators. I mean, that's a fair statement. Cousins been very noticeable throughout this game. He's brought some energy, which is what they need. That was a Ekblad throws it back up. Bad turnover there by Ekblad, right to Stone. Ooh, a little too high there. Ooh, big clap bomb, wide and over. So, Cousins in pursuit, though. Florida looking to get something going here. Forsling here to Barkov. Barkov flipping it out. Stevenson curling here. Left half wall. Down low. Stone. Can't get it clean. Bennett will chop it in. Pietrangelo. Whoop. Oh, Jesus. 3-on-1 here. Was that blocked? Yeah, I mean, Florida's taken some really bad transitions here at times. Like, they can't allow to have, like, guy alone in front. Big save by Bob. Pietrangelo missed that. Now way wide. Mark Stone here on Barbashev. Barbashev here up to the point. Nice saucer over there. Pietrangelo down low. Eichel's hustling here. Oh, good save there by Bob. Redirect. And Verhage gets it low. Eichel, drop pass. What a great shot by Martinez. Blocker side. 3-1 here. Great shot. It was just kind of a matter of time. Like, Vegas had all that momentum. Great shot. Jack Eichel is playing like a man possessed. Yeah. Eichel drops it, and then boom. Yep. Eichel's been a monster in the playoffs, man. Just imagine, nobody would think like, oh, he's gonna win a cup before McDavid. Nobody was thinking that like a couple of years ago when he was on Buffalo. Kolesar down low. Gudas rides him off into the wall, but Kolesar keeps it strong. Florida's scrambling here. Florida's scrambling here, man. Carlson down low. They got to get it out. Mahura. White doesn't even have a stick, man. Carlson centers it. Good save there by Bob. Can't get it out, though. Smith at the point over the point. Theodore. Theodore over to McNabb. Back to Theodore. Shoots it. Score. That's another goal. Another goal by Vegas. 4-1 Vegas. They were just dominating them there, man. They couldn't get it out. Couldn't get anything out. Not, you know. I can't blame Bob on these, though. I can't blame Bob. Like, this is some... You expected him to just... Look at this. That's rough. Great pass by Carlson. Fantastic play. Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty... I usually don't do this, but this series is over. This series looks over, man. Unless Florida can get a couple of quick goals here. Exactly. You can't blame the goalie for that. Just couldn't clear the puck, and some of the transition defense is absolutely terrible. I mean, Florida's got to do something here, man. So this is going to be a heck of a game. Heck of a comeback. They got to be heck of a comeback here. This ain't looking good. Vegas just wants to pour it on, which is smart. Pop his watch. I wouldn't say that. That's crazy. 4-1. This doesn't even look like a Stanley Cup. Doesn't even look like a Stanley Cup final team here in Florida. They're just struggling to get anything going here. I mean, that's true. You called it, headphone. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a 4-1 series win. Unless Florida can get a couple goals here in the third, before the end of the second period. Oh, good save there by Bob. Wow, that's a really.
If we've learned anything from Grimace, it's that you're never too old for a
BTS, have you seen
June with Grimace's birthday shake
pulmonary specialist?
only at McDonald's.
Because I've had asthma too.
I'm hearing the new Google Pixel
I had to use inhalers and stuff when I played hockey and stuff like that before, like albuterol and stuff like that, to kind of expand the lungs and
choice of plans.
give you deeper capacity.
No catch, and no trade-in required either.
How do you know all this?
I come here a lot. Love the service.
At AT&T, new and existing customers can choose any Google Pixel with your choice of plans and always get our best deal. Fall for the fruitiest flavor.
Would have liked a closer game.
Flavor the boldest bubble. Entertain your taste buds. Bring back the best tasting orange.
I won't. Oh man, you won't be able to. Jesus. Oh man, you gotta leave. See, one time's got the right emotion here. Got the right emotion here. No, don't do it. Don't leave.
Bruce, you've been the best second period team in the entire playoff. But that last sequence, maybe the last 12 minutes, is that the best you've seen? Yeah, I think, listen, when we play behind our D, we use all four lines. We're big, man. Big structure on the forecheck. But you gotta hang on to puck steals, though. We've done a great job. And a huge goal from Hardy coming and joining the rest.
Layla says this might be one of the worst beatings I've seen.
They have the line change. We're attacking down their throats, so it's worked out well. Great play. Thanks for this. Thanks, man. And they didn't get the puck in deep. Turn it over. Long change.
The way these front truckers did it in 6 years. I mean, yeah. That's crazy. Shakira, I can't. That's copyright. I can't show it here on the stream.
His fourth career goal at a Stanley Cup final. That's the most among active defensemen in the entire league.
Yeah, this has definitely been all Vegas. Good save by Hill. The thing is, though, nobody expected Florida to beat Boston. Even in the second round, they didn't think they'd beat Toronto. And then Carolina, people get more of a shot, but they weren't expected to go this far. They had a good run. And Bob found a different gear in the postseason. Yeah, his numbers aren't going to look spectacular in the Stanley Cup Finals, but it's if I'm being real with you, it's not all on him. The defense in front of him has been awful. And I think we're starting to see a better team just kind of expose their defensive lapses like that. So 5:05 here in the second period. Florida's got to get something response here. Hard end around there by Mark Stahl. Lundell, good pass. Great save there by Hill. Wall here, back to the point. Colasar fighting down. Gets it low here to Wall. Oh, just past Wall. Mahura. Wall just bullying him, man. Colasar. Good luck on your exams, though, Headphone Man. Just study. If you study, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Eichel working here. Curl with some speed. Nice. Ooh, try to find Barbashev on a good backhand pass there. Riley Smith here. Loses. Oh, back to the defense. Pietrangelo. This is all Vegas. Decker off the bar? Stevenson drop pass here. Score. Stone. This is becoming a laugher. 5-1 Vegas. It's over. Becoming a laugher. Stone gets another one. Yeah, I mean, I think they should just pull Bob too. Knights have just been dominating Florida. This has not even been a game. This has not even been a game. You know, I feel good for Vegas fans, man. It's crazy. They've been good since their inception. Can't knock it. And, you know, I know it's 5-1, but we also got to point out Aiden Hill's made some spectacular saves. Some spectacular saves. Florida Panthers have nothing to be ashamed of. Nobody thought they'd go this far. Nobody thought they'd even get out of the first round. And Vegas is just, I mean, the run they went on, right? I mean, the Winnipeg series, right? Was it Winnipeg they played in that first round? Yeah, Winnipeg I wasn't really impressed because it was Winnipeg. But then they beat the Oilers, and then they handily beat the Stars. So, you know, they've been battle-tested. I thought the Florida Panthers would have had a far better series than this. But, you know what? Vegas is just too much. The way they block their shots, the defensive system, and how they capitalize on Florida's aggressiveness. And how they stayed within themselves, not taking dumb penalties. It's really impressive.
At AT&T, new and existing customers can choose any Google Pixel with your choice of plans and
One time says, I hope Florida has another good year next year. I think they will. I think they'll have a solid year. I do. I think they'll have a solid year. I'm not sure if Bob will be able to replicate what he did in the postseason throughout a whole season, but played well. If Bob could even be just a 910, 915 save percentage guy, that'd be far more effective than being a sub 900, which he was in the regular season. This postseason shows he still has the capability of being a really good goalie. He just needs to kind of find that game in the regular season. Wow, I'm really freaking surprised. So I am really surprised how bad this is going.
Brett Howden on the left, Mark Stone on the right, Chandler Stevenson not shown, but he starts to play. Watch this pass by Howden. I mean, a perfect 27-foot right in the wheelhouse of Mark Stone. Is there anybody that gets more excited when his team scores? Maybe the great eight, but not by a lot. Mark Stone's got some unbelievable reaction.
Marchessault coming down. Find Eichel. Eichel curls with back to the point. Duclair hustling. Lundell. Lundell will gather it. Minute 35 here in the second. Lomberg dancing here half wall. Gets shoved down like a small child. You know, I get what you're saying, Cowboy. And I agree with you to an extent here. But the Vegas Golden Knights probably would have swept the Hurricanes. Seeing how dominant Vegas is, I'm not going to even take anything away from them. They played at a far higher level than even I expected. I thought this team was really good. I even said in my prediction, I could see the series going either way. Now, I thought it'd go 7. But Vegas just proved too much. Proved way too much. I actually think, kind of looking on it, Vegas would have beat any of the Eastern Conference teams. The way they play, the style in which they play. Hell, you know what? Hats off to him. And Bruce Cassidy, good for him. Good for him. I wasn't happy when they got rid of him in Boston. Kind of now it's showing, hey, maybe Sweeney, maybe it was on you with your roster construction. Just saying. I think it should be Hill, Rick, in my opinion. Stone has 2 goals. I mean, Jack Eichel's in that conversation as well. Would they sweep Boston if they played each other? My honest opinion, yeah. Yeah. The way Boston played in that first round, yeah. Because Florida beat that. I thought Florida was a better team than Boston through most of that series. Yeah. Vegas would have stomped out Boston with how they were playing. Absolutely. And I'm saying that as a Bruins fan. I'm just being honest here. Drew Santino. Smith here. What? Wow, Mario. I think that went in the net. That had to go in the net, right? Yeah, that's in. 6-1. That's a goal. And Mario. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think Hill should get it. Yeah, this is absolute slaughter. Oh, man. I just wanted a competitive game, man. What is this shit? Oh, man. That's 6-1. Just pull Bob. Stop doing this to this man. Stop doing this to this man. Oh, fuck, that's right. Feel the thrill. Well, that was a fucking beatdown, boys. 26-14 in shots, 6-1 Vegas. I have no words. Let's go to the period. Started out promising, right? Ekblad, you guys, okay, we got ourselves a game, and then Martinez scores, and then Smith scores, and Stone, and Amadio just scored there at the end. This has not been a pretty game. So yeah, I mean, I don't like to be one of the it's over. This game's over. This game's over. This game is absolutely over. There's no way the Florida Panthers come back down from this. I feel bad for Flying Fluffy Sports. We've had good communication through emails and stuff like that. Really good dude. So I kind of feel bad for some of the Panthers fans. Not the ones that threw stuff on the ice, obviously. But, there's some good fans there, dedicated fans with the hard times that really support. So, yeah. I think Alex Lyon should go into the next period. Bobrovsky doesn't deserve to get beat down like that, man. Like, show some respect. So, the Panthers have nothing here. They have nothing here. Knights are just so much better than them in every aspect of the game. Man, it kind of stinks because I was hoping this game would be competitive. That's all I want, even if the Knights won. But it's kind of boring. It's kind of a boring game at this point. Well, I mean, it's fun to watch. Some of the plays are really pretty, but like it's just kind of I don't know what to say here. So when I was a Jacket game, so I gotta say, you were probably a big Rick Nash fan growing up when you had him. Big old Rick Nash fan. Rick Nash was a monster back in the day. Well, I mean, actually, I might be dating myself with that, but we'll see. No, we're gonna pause that because that got me copyright struck once. Yeah, I don't know. See, so Crom, this is my thing, right? I expect some rough stuff in the final period. Why? You might be right, but Florida should just take this ass beating that they're getting. I mean, just take it. Take it on the chin. You faced a better team, dominating you all aspects of the ice, and they shot themselves in the foot. So that's totally on them. I know yours is like, you're probably, because I don't think they should. Just take it on the chin. You faced a absolute dominant team. So yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not great. Let's see here. Nash was the GOAT. Yeah, Nash was a phenomenal player. He was a lot of fun to watch. Asking for a competitive game against the Panthers without Chuck is outrageous demand and it's too many damage. So like when I say competitive, I mean at least like around 3-1, maybe 4-2, but like 6-1. Some of the defensive breakdowns I think could have been prevented. So somebody said here in the chat that Johnny Hockey said the Panthers they'd only beat Vegas without Tkachuk. Was that correct? I'm not going to talk crap about Johnny Hockey. I actually like him. But I don't know if that was correct because I haven't watched the video. I generally kind of been avoiding watching some of my favorite content creators' videos throughout the playoffs because I want to just have my own takes. But was that actually an honest take? Because I'm kind of surprised because with Matthew Tkachuk is essentially like a one-man army there for the Florida Panthers, if that's true, if he did indeed say that. I don't even know what to say at this point, boys. This is this game. This game's rough. There's not much I can say. I can talk about how stifling Vegas has been. They've controlled it in their pretty much Florida's end the whole game. There's not much to say. I think the Panthers will be frustrated at the rest of the series. I think they go by, they won't take it on the chin. I mean, I hope you're wrong. You might be right. I hope you're wrong though. You're in the finals, so show some damn dignity. Christopher, this game is over. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, yeah. Imagine if the Panthers... Listen, if they pulled the Patriots, right, like a 28 down, 28-3 at halftime and pulled it off, I'd be like, yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I don't see it, though. One-man army with friendly fire. Not going to happen, but yeah, I mean, it'd be amazing. I'm shocked, but like shocked we got Johnny Hockey. I wasn't. I think I don't think he wanted to stay in Calgary for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell was going on with. I was surprised when he left. Matt says Vegas has always been the superior team. They're just too well balanced. Yeah, they're definitely way more balanced. Way more balanced. Jeez, Logan says, good to see you, Logan. I was rooting for the Panthers with Chuck. Oof, yeah. No. The trophy curse strikes again. Jack Eichel, take Jack Eichel and Tkachuk out. Will Florida have a chance? No. I think Stone's better than Barkov. I think depth-wise, offensively, from Florida, and actually defensively, they're just better. It's a far better team. And I thought the momentum of Florida and how they were playing was going to keep them playing at that high level, but they've come back down to earth in this series. They really have. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, you take out Eichel and Tkachuk, Vegas probably sweeps this series. Like win it in 3 maybe. Vegas is just a deeper team. Ben said this was almost a sweep. Yeah. Logan, they're down by so much it'd be much enough. But yeah, I agree. You're down what, 5? Jesus Christ, down by 5 goals and yeah. That's crazy. Vegas has so much depth, it's crazy. Vegas is 4 lines deep. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Vegas is going to win their first Stanley Cup. I mean, I know some people hate. I don't have that hatred that some people have for the Knights organization. Do I think with some of the stuff that went on with how players exited the franchise, I'm not a big fan of. I'll fully admit that. But if you look at how they built that team and like how they built this team over the years, I mean, they've done it. They've done a good job at it. I can't take that away from them. They've done a very good job of building these teams. And, when they had that expansion draft, they got players and traded them away for picks and other players. They just built really well, and they've been competitive since since the origin of their franchise. And I think it's a good thing, though, in this regard, because we all doubted. I mean, a lot of people doubted if Vegas would work as a hockey market, because we've seen Atlanta, and that didn't go great because that folded. We've seen southern markets like, the Florida Panthers, while they were under a different ownership group, they struggled to sell tickets. We've seen southern markets like in Arizona. I don't know why that didn't pop to my head. That should have been the first one. Arizona has struggled. We were like, will it work in Vegas? And we weren't sure. A lot of people were kind of skeptical, myself included, because I'm like, can we create a fan base? But by having Vegas be good off the rip and having them, be solid, a very solid team throughout the beginning of 6 years, right? 6 years of their franchise. They've locked up a fan base for life. They have. So even I believe through the lean years, they'll still have those massive supporters. You know, hats off to them, and they've secured themselves for a very long time. And hopefully it proves that Arizona isn't the is more of the outlier than the rule when it comes to developing more of these teams down south and in warmer climates. Let's see here. Hey, good luck on your finals, headphone. Logan says it. Oh, yeah, I mean, the only play I think they did with Fleury. Yeah, that's kind of who I'm referencing. And I thought the Gallant situation was weird, but then Gallant gets fired from the Rangers, and it makes me wonder. I'm like, is there something with him that I don't know? I appreciate that, Logan. I'm enjoying the conversations. Been waiting for this dub since day one in Vegas. Let's go, Knights. Christopher says, I also hate how people are saying that the NHL is rigged because Vegas is going to win the cup and the owner promised the cup. Why is it rigged? This is going to be a rant for me. I hate when people say shit's rigged without actually any evidence. Like, if you want to give me some evidence that these players are, purposely throwing games like was that 1919 Chicago White Sox or something, like, give me some evidence before you kind of make these type of accusations, like of saying something's rigged. Like, I mean, they just built the team well. They have good people in that hockey personnel market, in their hockey personnel department, excuse me, that knew how to build the team. It's not rigged. It's just they built teams better than other people. I don't like either team, but I think I just like Florida more, especially after how they reacted after losing. In fact, I was rooting for them. Rick says, I think Vegas redeemed themselves from the Fleury deal very slightly by scooping Quick from Columbus and getting him another cup. Yeah, technically he's the backup, right? That's actually kind of interesting. I hope Arizona moves to Hartford because Connecticut use a team. I just, you're not gonna like my opinion. I don't know. I don't think Connecticut would work. I mean, I don't know. I'm saying my bias is coming in here. But I don't know. I don't know about Connecticut. Panthers played very well against the Sharks tonight. Yeah. Vegas, I mean, honestly, Arizona just isn't a big state. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, Zach. So Benjamin, I'd like the Whalers and Nordiques to return. San Juan says, I hope the Quebec Nordiques return. So this is the problem, right? Currently constructed, with how the NHL is currently constructed, they need a Western Conference team to even things out. You couldn't go, let me actually, I mean, this game's over, boys, so I hate to be that guy. I'm going to keep watching the game. I'm not saying I'm not, but it's over. So, I mean, let's look at the conferences here. Because I know it's 16 apiece now. Like, you could move Nashville. I don't think any Eastern Conference team could move to the West, right? Am I crazy for saying that? I mean, maybe Columbus. I don't know how they do, like, because yeah, if you move Arizona, you need a Western Conference team. Like, if you move them to another destination, that's the crux of that situation. You would need them to stay in the West. Detroit's not going to move back to the West. They've already confirmed they won't. So I don't know if that would happen. I don't know if that would happen, if I'm being honest with you guys. Let's see. Did my speakers turn off? They did. Of course they did. Good night, BTS. Have a good one, brother. All right, buddy. I'll see you there in a bit. The Wolfpack is not the best, so the Coyotes moving here would be amazing. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure, like, because if Arizona moves, they're gonna have to stay out west, and that's why I think, like, logically, it's probably gonna be Houston, and they want one in Houston. Kansas City needs a team. Keep the Coyotes, bring back the Whalers. I don't know if they would expand to 33, 34 teams. I'm not sure. I think 32 is probably like the max. I'm saying merely to different conference, like to the Western Conference. I think Nashville should be in the Eastern Conference, personally. Thanks, Logan. Appreciate you popping up. Thank you so much for coming in this stream. Glad you enjoyed yourself. I got to stay and watch Leagues lift the cup. That's pretty much same here. Let's hope there's not many commercials. Because I just want this thing to keep going, keep rolling forward. You don't like the Columbus logo? Not a fan of the Columbus logo, I see. I'll ask my guy here. What do you think of your hometown logo? Fan of it? Hate it? Like it? Just love it? So, I mean, because the game's kind of, an intermission. Honest question, guys. So, let's say, would you expand the NHL to 34 teams? Or would you move another team to make it happen so you could kind of have 2 more teams expanded? So I'd like to see at least I'd like to see another Habs rival. Because it says, I've never seen them in person, but I have a Whalers jersey. I actually have a Whalers jersey as well. I'd have to find it. It's in storage. Back over there. I had to dig for it. So not a fan. I'm not a fan of the logo, but one time likes it. We got a battle. We got ourselves a battle of the Blue Jacket fans. What logo's good and how it should look. I actually don't mind. What's that alternate with the cannon? I thought that was pretty interesting. If they were to move another team, who would it be? What's the other team? Because you wouldn't move Florida now. And Florida's, to be fair to them, they've been doing better with attendance before the previous owners, and I know this for a fact because, for y'all that don't know, as a job, I'm a mariner, so I have my captain's license. I go down the East Coast delivering, whether it be to oil. Actually, I have done LNG. I have done LNG a couple times, but more like gas or ethanol. Go up and down the coast delivering stuff for power plants to power states' grids. And, I think I went to a game there when we were tied up, and it was I think it was $10 for all that stuff. It was crazy. Good tickets, free food. It was crazy. Oh, and we're back. So I think the big thing with the Devils is, they needed to be better because they were bad for a long time. So I can't really blame them. They had the population to be successful. Good save by Hill. Rick says, I want more Canadian teams. It's just great to outnumber you. I just think due to population, and this might not be a pop. I'm not saying this. I just think there's more money in the States. That's why you see these teams. That's why I think they incentivize down south. They want to grow the game. Which, to be fair, the NHL, it has grown. You see players come to the NHL from climates that would never before. Like, you know, Arizona has NHL players. Coyotes would do well. Coyotes would do well anywhere but Arizona. I mean, that we need to stop trying to force Arizona in the league. Like, just it didn't work. Call it a day. GG. Uh, 100% just it's tough for Canadian to win this league. Yeah, it is. It is. But I think if the Oilers address some of their issues, they'll be fine. And did they keep Bob in net? I'm trying to see here. Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they kept Bob. Yeah, Cram, they did keep Bob in net. I think it's just out of respect. I mean, he brought him the distance. He probably asked him, like, hey, you want to stay in? Do you think it's because of the location of where the rink is? Because it's right across the Hudson. I'm actually surprised. I mean, maybe if you moved it, I know they would never move it, but great save by Hill. Like a cat, yep. That's actually kind of something we got to make sure we get everyone else off before we do. It's actually a maritime law. We're like responsible for everything. Kate Beck will return. You know what? This is gonna sound. I just hope this period's quick. We're a block shot there by Vegas. They're not letting anything through. Weird bounce off the stanchion there. I don't. It probably is on Hulu flip flap. I'm not sure. Probably. Find out here to Montour. Yeah, I'm signed in for me personally. I'm signed into the TNT website because I have a subscription. So Verhage, whoop, the Bennett, saved by Hill. $16.33. I'm just glad ESPN didn't do the playoff cover, final coverage, I should say, because I don't like their coverage. Forslings, that was a good try, but they're just blocking shots like crazy. Vegas is doing a great job. Barbashev here in pursuit. He gets thrown. Ekblad loses. Eichel. I'm torn, Benjamin, on who will win the Conn Smythe. I think I'm between Aiden Hill and maybe Jack Eichel. Maybe Jack Eichel. Vegas is just killing clock. Yeah, Hill is really kind of coming to his own. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing with me. I can't believe Eichel's getting a cup before McDavid as well. But guy's been a dynamite. Yeah, March is so. Yeah, I know. That's the funniest part about all this. Hammond Legion, see you, buddy. I think the Oilers can win a cup once they actually get a goalie. I mean, Skinner's young. I don't know. He played terrible. But the defense there in Edmonton Oilers is not great. Carlson still wants to score. He wants to get something going here. 14-18 here in the third. I'm kind of glad they're just no whistles. Just let this game expire, please. They're just trying, like, they're just... Come on, Tor. Commercial break. They're like, all right, enough. Yeah, this game's all over. It's all Golden Knights. They've all over dominated them. That's crazy. By the way, guys, I don't know why I just did it now, but I made memberships on the channel live. I'm going to be doing try to do a lot of membership only content. But hey, if you want to support the channel, just for free, just hit that like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I mean, Florida has nothing to be ashamed about, man. They had a hell of a freaking postseason run. They made it to the finals. Nobody thought they'd go that deep. You gotta hold your head high there. Hold your head high there. Can't be too upset. Let's see. If Skinner doesn't choke, the Oilers have a chance. He could win a cup. I mean, they got to get better defense. I mean, Darnell Nurse is overpaid. Ekholm, I think, is probably their best actual D-man. And Bouchard's good offensively, but can be a little bit suspect at times. I appreciate that one time. I'm glad you enjoyed the comment. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. We're actually going to be starting a weekly podcast that will probably be for about an hour, alongside of other videos I'm going to be doing on the channel. So I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night, brother. A team in Alaska, like Mystery Alaska in the movie. Benjamin asks, what team do you support? I'm a Boston Bruins fan. What a save by Hill, man. I'm a Bruins fan. So, big Boston Bruins fan. So I got to see my Bruins lose to these Panthers. Now these Panthers lose to Vegas. I was actually hoping. I really didn't have a horse in this race. I did pick Florida because I thought they'd keep the momentum. But, man, Vegas is just so good defensively. Benjamin, screw the Habs. I actually did videos on the Habs. I don't know if you've seen it. The Habs prospects. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm a Bruins fan. I want my team to win against the Habs. But they have a really good prospect pool. I like it. Mystery Alaska was good. Oh, ooh. Yeah, no, Bruins did choke big time. Oh my God, look at that save. This guy is still like, he's like, nah, man, I got to keep my stats up, guys. Like, what's going on here? Aiden Hill is getting paid this offseason, man. He's getting paid. So, like, you know what? Guys has been just insane. Okay, like, I know it's 6-1. I get that, but they like he's got to get Conn Smythe, right? He's gotta. I love Bergeron. I love Bergeron. He was a hell of a player. He's probably done, I'm assuming. I think Krejci is for sure. He'll get for his own team after this playoff season. Oh my God, my speaker just cut out again. There we go. What a hell of a friggin' run here by Vegas. Oh, but I forgot I didn't. Guess I didn't. I'll refresh this for a second. Sorry, guys, didn't even notice that. I thought it was up, but it wasn't. There we go. Yeah, yeah. The British play. They actually have a national team. They have leagues over there as well. Wow. Oh, man. Is it the myth, the man, the legend himself?
Hey, bud.
What's going on, bro?
Sorry, my games ran late, so...
It's all good. It's all good. So,
Yeah.
This is a spank down there for Jardo.
Yeah, I see. I've been watching the whole time.
So
It was good at the beginning when it was 2-1 all the way up to then, and then all hell broke loose for them.
I mean, what did I say, though, when Cassidy got fired?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of it. I think Montgomery did well, but, I mean, people wanted to blame another goal.
Yep. After the start of the next play, I'll time myself out to match yours because I was ahead.
Dude, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter, man. It's 7-1. I just pull Bobrovsky, man. I thought they should have pulled him after the
Fourth goal, in my opinion.
Yeah. And it's not even his fault. It's just
No, no. I mean,
Just save him from this bowl.
okay. He's not gonna do anything, but that's nice. Yeah. I mean, they didn't have their all-around leader.
Yeah,
And it showed.
yeah, but it's just, you know what? They had a good run. They had a good run. Oh, Reinhardt scores. That was a good shot.
And up the corner.
They probably did ask him. The comeback.
I mean, this would be an epic comeback and an epic choke job if this score were to go the opposite way. I apologize to everybody for not being around. I had COVID last week. I was dying.
It's all good. So, well, 7-2 here. We need Florida to score another one so we get a low-scoring football game.
Yes, sir. I mean, right now it's a safety and a touchdown.
True. Wow, this is
It's just dominance. Vegas just picked up their leg and peed on Florida today.
what is the highest margin of teams won an elimination game in a Stanley Cup final? That's actually a good question. Like, what's the...
Trying to see if I find it.
Eight oh. I'm trying to look. So 8-0 is the biggest one that Benjamin has for Panthers. I'm like looking up now. This is a historic beatdown, though. Holy crap. Jesus. You know, I'm not gonna say that though in the title. That'd be easy. Like, oh, Golden Knights just beat the brakes off of Panthers. Like, you know.
Listen, it's simple. The Panthers were not a fume. That's it. The train steam system just wasn't enough. It was over. And then not having your emotional leader, one of your better players, one of the only guys that was still performing throughout this series to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Not even be able to get in the lineup. You saw how much he was missed.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you want your guys like Barkov and, you know, those guys to really show up for Hagee, and they just didn't, man. Reinhardt definitely looked, like, I'd agree with the announcer said, you could notice Reinhardt throughout most of the night.
Well, you know what? Let's not put it that way. Let's not say that they didn't show up. Vegas's defense showed up and shut them down, eliminated those guys, neutralized them, right? Because I think that Vegas's defense was just, and I think we spoke about this. Overall, skill wise and everything else, Vegas had a stronger defense, and like we said, they had played the more explosive offenses, so they knew how to stop that. That was the easy part for them, in my opinion, right? And maybe the Panthers were just a little bit tired. Maybe they were too battle tested in the earlier rounds, getting to this point, and being a little beat up. Yeah, they had what, like a week, almost 9 days off or something like that. But obviously, it showed that that did not help them at the end of the day. So,
I mean, I think when it kind of comes down to it is, in my personal opinion, yeah, Vegas has played tremendous. I'm not taking anything away from them, but Barkov, like your leaders for the Florida, needs to step up. And tkachuk doesn't, and they just haven't. I mean, the guys that have stuck out the most to me have been like.
You got your wish, by the way. Sorry.
What's that?
You got your wish.
What?
Just watch. It's coming.
What?
It's coming.
Oh. Okay.
You got your wish.
All right, so that's what I want. It's not happened yet for me, but
Good deflection by Pedersen. I mean, Petrangelo. I mean, and this is what I mean, like that. Can't really say that Florida didn't show up. They couldn't beat the defense that Vegas had. Vegas's defense was the big difference here.
that was a great redirect, actually.
Right?
Wrong net, but he's like, oh, dude, I want to score a goal.
Somebody should tell him the other way. Go to the
Everyone's
other side.
like, Rick says the comeback is happening. I swear, if that ever did happen, that'd be insane. But
Yeah, that'd be. Oh man. I mean, I don't think at all, not even for a second, that Vegas doesn't understand that they're closing out this series right now. But if this score was to go the opposite way, I would say that they thought about celebrating before they finished the game.
yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, like I said, I don't at all, not even a glimmer. But if something like that were to happen, that'd be the only thing you could really say.
Yeah. San Juan said, Jonathan Marchessault will be the new Bambino curse of the Panthers. Oh, Jesus. This would be the greatest comeback in, like, of all of sports. Like, if this did happen.
For real. If this were to happen,
Yeah.
like, you'd be
It
watching
won't,
history.
but, yeah.
But see, this is what I mean. Like, they're showing heart. They're there. They're pushing as much as they can. They just can't figure out how to get around the defense. You know, the defense just did a really good job for Vegas this year.
I like how the announcer's saying goodbye because this is the last fucking stream. The last game with TNT. So,
Well, I mean, if they want a job, they could always hit us up. We'll think about it.
I was saying the So what did you think of the Laviolette thing?
As a matter of fact, I was just talking to some Ranger fans, and everybody's kind of like on the same page that you and I were speaking about earlier. That it's kind of like we're not trying to.
They pulled the goalie. Wow. Okay.
To be too happy or to be too hard on the scenario. We kind of just got to see what he brings to the table. We got to see what happens. Like from a couple of fans that I've spoken to, that seems to be the overall trend of how everybody feels about Laviolette being the new coach for the Rangers.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we got to see what happens, right? We got to see what happens. Not only looking at the season, right, but looking at the off season. Like, obviously, there's a few contracts that they need to resign some players. You're also going to be looking at who they go out after, as far as like unrestricted free agents or free agents, period. Um, and on top of that, you got to see how well they draft.
Man, if Stone was playing 3-bar, bro, that would have been a nasty hit. I mean, you're up 4. Might as well, right?
Yeah. Don't worry. That's what I'm going to say.
This is crazy. Stone, third time. It's in. Hat trick.
Yep. Your captain showed up. Get to Hattie in the elimination game. That's what you need.
Third time is the charm. Crazy.
And to the Florida Panther fans, at no point should you feel ashamed about what your team did here. At no point whatsoever, right? They were the lowest seeded team in the entire playoffs coming into the playoffs,
Yeah.
right? They were also not a complete team. Injuries here and there, questions about this person, that person, right? And even in this game, you go in without your leader. So, I mean, hats off to Florida for even getting to this point. Nobody thought they had a chance. No. Everybody thought they were going to get eliminated in round 1, round 2, and even round 3, everybody thought they were going to have a hard time.
Swan Hans asks, can the Knights return as repeat champions next year? Let
me look at their what they have on their roster, right? Because they might be losing some guys here. Vegas Knights. Let me see. Unrestricted free agents. Barbashev. Howden's a restricted free agent. I'm pretty sure he did enough. Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah, he'll be back, in my opinion. That's it for them. Their goalie scenario.
Aiden Hill's an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, so that's the catch for Vegas, right? Is what do you want to do? Do you ride Aiden Hill more? And, because...
Can't afford him. Because they have Robin Leonard and then Thompson, Logan Thompson under contract.
Low-key. Jonathan Quick just won another Stanley Cup.
I know, that's hilarious.
Like, low-key, my man literally just won another Stanley Cup. Go. He's like, I don't got to do anything. I'm just that good. Like, wow.
No, like, what's Vegas' cap situation? I mean, guys, I'm just gonna go off this little thing here because, like, let me look here. Cap. Let me see cap friendly here.
Well, without those guys, let me see if I can see.
Let me see. I'll switch it over to Vegas real quick. Okay. They have 3.462 million in cap space.
Not including the guys who haven't re-signed.
Correct.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's very tough. Because you're gonna have to give Howden some money. Not a lot. I'm not saying he's a superstar by any means, but you're gonna have to give him a little bit of money here.
I mean, like, is Robin Leonard back next year? Barbashev is probably gone, I'm assuming.
Well, you mean Ivan Barbashev?
Yeah, Barbashev.
Yep. Well,
He's
is
probably
he?
gone. Let's see.
Well, he'll be the guy that they can't afford, I think.
Yeah, well, but I mean, I'm looking here. Like Logan Thompson, he signed till next year for $766,000 next year and the year after. And then, you know, Robin Leonard, like, is he done or like what? I don't know. It depends. If Robin Leonard is actually just done with his whole life and career, I mean, then you could acquire or bring Hill back. So
Barbashev. I mean, they should be able to get Barbashev for a very similar contract that they got him for now.
hey, Paris, since this has been like the multiple time I've seen you do this, I'm just gonna ban you because, like, dude, are you that dense? He's like, show the effing game. It's like, are you not that intelligent? Do you understand that I can't show you the game? That guy's just doing that to troll. Sorry, it's just like.
I mean, Barbashev had a great playoff run. His season, he put up about 45 points.
Yeah.
So, $2 million to keep him there. I don't think so. I think he's more of a $3 million player, and obviously with their cap space, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
They'll probably sign Howden for a cheaper contract, and then look to get another forward that's like another role player kind of thing. So will they be back? Will they be able to get, you know, repeat? They have the tools. They have a lot of guys, but also a lot of their guys are aging, right?
So I think Vegas still has a couple more years.
Of being very highly competitive.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to compete. And then, like, because think about it, right? Colorado, like, if Landeskog doesn't get dinged up and they're actually full strength, like, we don't know that they're probably. It depends on health and everything. If everybody's healthy, they can definitely go back to the Western Conference Finals and make another appearance. But they're gonna have to make some adjustments. And let's also not take for granted, like, Aiden Hill's an unrestricted free agent. If they cannot resign him, if Robin Leonard does come back and he's ready to go next season, and they can't afford him underneath the cap, Aiden Hill, that's going to be a big loss because Hill's played fantastic.
He's been a difference maker for them.
Absolutely. Some of these saves he's making is just bonkers. So Jonathan Quick gets another damn Stanley Cup. Phil Kessler gets another cup.
Yep.
Phil the fucking thrill, bro.
Still doing it.
I mean, he's a healthy scratch most of the series, but most of the playoffs. But you know what? I got to respect it.
He's getting a ring.
He's got more championships than some franchises.
That is a fact.
Oh, shit. So this hell of a friggin' run here by Vegas, man. Absolute domination.
Yeah, I mean, hell of a run by Florida too. You know,
Yeah, absolutely. They had a
you know
great
what it
season.
is? It's unfortunate, right? Because as analyzers of what's happening, you have to say who's good and who's bad, right? And even though Florida is bad in this game, and the series pretty, you know, they didn't really play to their top potential. You still have to admire the fact that they went this far with the team that they had and the balls that they had, right? Because at the end of the day, like,
Yeah.
Tkachuk called it. He was like, "Yo, we're gonna be here Game 7. What was that, in our first round? He said, we're gonna be here Game 7. Don't worry about it, and we're gonna be talking about the next round." And got it.
I mean, I think when it kind of comes down to it is the Panthers, nobody expected that run. They've done really well in that regard. And let's be very clear here. Like, they squeaked into the playoffs because Alex Lyon got hot towards the end of the season. So, I mean, nothing to be ashamed about. But Vegas, I mean, this for Bruce Cassidy, man, this is big, man. He gets fired from Boston, right? He was looked at like the guy in Boston to blame why they could never get over the hump. And guess what happens, man? He goes to a new team, better constructed, and what's he do? First year. Tomorrow will be the 1 year anniversary of him signing a contract to be Vegas' head coach. So he'll be celebrating that with the Stanley Cup over his head.
Yep.
So hats off to Bruce Cassidy, proving a lot of those people in the Boston market wrong. I didn't like him getting fired. Montgomery did good this season, but Cassidy's proving he's a good coach, man. It's not on him. It's on the players. Vegas has a hell of a team. You had Riley Smith, Carlson, Marchessault. Jack Eichel's played phenomenal. The D-core's just been so damn good as well. Like, they have the best third-pairing D-core in the league with Whitecloud and Haig. Pietrangelo, McNabb, Theodore. Just all really good quality defensemen. Martinez scored in this game, even funny enough. When you look at the Knights, they're the deepest team in the playoffs.
Defensively.
Well, actually, you know what, man? I think we're not giving them enough credit offensively. Carlson got hot. Marchessault's been fantastic. Eichel has been a superstar, man. Eichel did what McDavid couldn't.
Well.
If I'm being fair. Like, Eichel single-handedly, while he's not scoring every single goal. Like, some of the plays that in moves he does to create time and space and set up these goals is just ridiculous. And we're starting to see him be the guy that we thought when he came out of college.
The other thing is, he also becomes one of the few $10 million players that gets a cup.
I mean, either way, we were secure in that rhetoric, right? Because if Bob won, or
exactly,
that's what I mean?
that's what I was gonna. Yeah, that's exactly what I was alluding to. One $10 million player was gonna get a ring, was gonna get a chip. Yeah, for sure.
Somehow. So I think. Mark Stone's played phenomenal as well.
The good thing about Vegas, right, is that third defensive pairing, they're the ones you want to see take a next step up and become the second defensive pairing next year. This is going to sound funny, but Alec Martinez and Pietrangelo, that's who you want to actually be your third defensive pairing because of their age. And you want the other two to kind of slide up to kind of alleviate them getting their beatings.
But I think they can, though. Like, because it's like...
That's what I'm saying. It's
like Haig's 24, Whitecloud's 26. Mm-hmm. They're big. Like, Haig is 6'6". Whitecloud's 6'2". And the one thing that I like about this decoy, they're all big. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people say, oh, we got to go small. It's all small and fast. Like, Vegas is like, nah, man. I'm going to block these shots and throw this weight around. That's crazy. So... So they're going to win the Stanley Cup championship, man. And you know what? Aiden Hill, we're talking about him a lot. I feel good for him, man, because, you know, look at the situation. Arizona, San Jose, comes to Vegas. And, you know, he never could be consistent. Like, Hill, since the Portland Winterhawks, people raved about the physical traits and the athleticism, right? But he finally was able to put it together. 9.
Yep. I didn't want to say anything.
So. They have it on TNT SD.
Yeah, TNT, the app.
Yeah, if you download the app,
you'll be able to sign it with your provider. With your cable provider, and you'll be able to watch it. It's actually not bad at all. A lot of times I'm watching it at work or getting home from work, the drive home and stuff like that. I'm watching it on the app.
This was an ass kicking.
Yep. That's it. Stanley Cup winners, Vegas. Oh, that's two sports. And Florida has fallen short at 2 chips.
Yep.
Fell short
No
last
problem, Messi.
night.
Appreciate you popping in.
Yeah, fell short last night. To the Denver Nuggets, and now they fall short to the Vegas Knights. So, but kudos to Florida. I mean, becoming an epicenter for sports this year. Because they're not really the ones outside of Tampa Bay. They're not really the ones.
Dude, what a hell of a run by Vegas, man. Absolute run by Vegas. They were so dominant in this finals.
So now in order to get a chip, you need Alec Martinez and Jonathan Quick. There you go. They got 2 rings together.
You got to feel happy, man. Like, this is good for the game, in my opinion. You got to keep growing this sport. They've been the far better team throughout this series. Best team in the NHL. A lot of heart here from Stone, Marchessault, Carlson. Eichel was fantastic. Aiden Hill played out of this world. You had unsung heroes like Carrier and Howden. Like,
how does Buffalo feel right now, knowing that they played with his career and everything else, and here they are. Here he is, 1 year removed, and my man won a chip.
I mean, they had to trade him because of how that thing went. But they probably just wish they just let him have that damn surgery. So
100.
That's crazy.
And again, don't take anything away from Florida. They did one hell of a job to get to this point. Fell short, and it happens.
Well, Cowboy, I'll be still making videos pretty much daily throughout the off season. We actually have a huge series planned. But if you want to stick around, I get that. But we're gonna be having a weekly podcast, so pop in when you get a chance, buddy.
Yeah, for sure.
But I appreciate you coming through all the streams and the videos, man. It means a lot. 9-3.
And listen,
I just
on
can't
top of
believe
that, let's be fair here, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Buffalo and Calgary are probably both pretty upset. Yeah, 100%. But let's be clear here, right? Bob did not disappoint. They lost, but he did not disappoint. He played one hell of a playoffs, period. Because he came back in and he showed why he was worth $10 million, right? The team around him, unfortunately, was not sufficient to carry out the workload, but Bob is one hell of a goalie.
Yeah, absolutely.
He definitely proved his worth in these playoffs.
It's absolutely insane. Look at how many goalies they've dressed up all their goalies. Oh, Essie, I appreciate you coming through and giving us a follow. I appreciate that. We'll be covering a lot of stuff throughout the off season, but wow. Yeah, Bob was fantastic. You got to give hats off to him.
Yeah.
I mean, how much does Aiden Hill get this offseason, though, man? I mean, he proved he proved he can take the team the distance.
Well, it depends on the shoppers, right? And what he's willing to take, because he may just turn around and be like, you know what? I'll give you guys a discount. We won a cup, and I want to repeat, and I'll play the backup, but yeah, I want to be here. Some guys do that.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something like that. Then he was back in a Golden Knight sweater. But It all depends on him, really.
Yeah. So, 33 to 31 shots in favor of the Panthers, but if you watch the game, it was all Golden Knights. Golden Knights have a shorthanded goal. Both teams were 0 for 1 on the power play, 27 hits apiece. Man. Let's just go through the goal scores really quick. Stone and Haig in the first period. Ekblad would score, and then after that was pretty much all Vegas. Martinez, then Smith. Stone, then Amadio, and then Barbashev would score in the third. Reinhart would get the Panthers back on the board. Then Bennett would get another goal for the Panthers, and then Mark Stone would get a hat trick on an empty net goal. And then Nicholas Wall would bury a sprawling over a sprawling Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
Wow, man. So I mean, can they repeat? It depends. It depends on how things shake out. I actually think getting Aiden Hill's got to be that's got to be kind of relatively important to them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like Aiden Hill has shown that he is a phenomenal goaltender. He can rise to the occasion, and if Robin Lehner is done, right? Like if he's done for his career, which I don't think that's the case. But if he is done, that would actually be the best thing for the Knights, in my opinion. That might be a hot take, because Robin Lehner can be a pretty damn good goalie himself. But man, dude, I feel happy for Hill, man. He's been bounced around, doubted, and he's shown he has the potential. Because Vegas has a really good defensive system around him, but dude, he still made some amazing saves, dude.
Yeah, it does.
I guess he can throw his stick, and he won't have to worry about Jamie Benn cross-checking him now. Raising the cup.
Out of nowhere. No, imagine.
Jamie Benn RKO out of nowhere.
This turns into like a whole wrestling scene.
What do you guys do on your channel besides sports? We mainly cover hockey and then other sports. We actually have a podcast channel as well. And me and Alex have just,
Fajardo, Alex, same thing.
Yeah, Fajardo have definitely toyed around with the idea of doing a podcast thing as well.
We're also looking to do some interviews with some people in different places to kind of have a better grasp of what to look for in players going into the draft, or whether they can make it big. Obviously, the big talk this year in the draft is Connor Bedard, and him being able to be the guy in the future, or generational talent. So looking at things like that, looking at some guys that have possibly coached some of these NHL players in the past, seeing what makes a difference, things like that, getting a better aspect of that. But not only here, like Paul said, we have a few other sports that we're going to be growing. And by all means, you guys can always send us messages. Let us know if there's something
down below.
Yeah, let us know if there's anything that you would like us to go over, to do a show on. We'll take everything under consideration. We'll talk about it and see if we can do it. So it's kind of one of those things that we like to cover sports, and we're going to be hopefully covering more than just hockey as we continue to grow.
Absolutely. And we get. It's going to be very, very cool to see Stone raise the cup here.
Yeah.
Who is the Conn Smythe winner? We don't know yet, Top Awesome Videos. Not yet.
We'll let you know. Who do we think possibly? Maybe that was the question that he was really asking.
No, he says who? No, I think it should be Hill, but no.
Yeah, Hill.
Oh, big golf.
Marchessault could be up there. Hill. I think Hill's gonna get it.
Yeah, I think Hill's the guy.
Yeah, I think Hill's. Like, everybody played a particular role, but I think Hills, because of their constant changing throughout the season for different goalies, I believe he's going to be the one to probably get it, because he solidified himself. Bro, that dude is famous for carrying around trophies. Like, what? He's the one guy. Like, if I knew him, I'd be like, yo, bro, hold my keys. Because I know he's not losing it, bro. He's going to hold that. He's going to polish it. He's going to make that thing look like brand spanking new. I'll be like, you hold my keys, bro. I'll be back for it. Well, I'll let you guys know who the... wait, no. I'll wait.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right before Bettman starts speaking. Let me know when you get to him about...
Okay.
Yeah.
Public announcers. All right. He's walking out now. He's walking on the straightaway now. He's about to speak in right now.
You think?
Hunter says Hill's going to get that 6-6 on the Yotes. I don't think they'll be the Yotes by next year, it seems like.
Oh, it has to be Eichel.
Yeah.
Oh no, Marchessault.
Wow. That's not a bad pick at all. Good shit from Marchessault.
I think the fact that he's an original Golden Knight helped that factor.
Good for him though, man. That's got to hurt Panthers' feelings even more though. Like that's yeah, that's rough.
Because they didn't protect him, right? They got him off their list.
Yep.
Ooh.
Sure, I can try to turn it up. Hold on.
Your volume or my volume?
Mine, so they can hear this.
Oh.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. We're actually right on the same thing, so I could actually pick up my volume so they can get the full surround sound, I guess.
Full surround sound.
Not only do we provide audio, we provide audio and surround sound.
Wow. Dude, it's the coolest trophy in all sports, dude.
Because it's the same trophy. In every other sport, the trophy is redone every year. This is the only one that, like, the most that they do is add another layer at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because they etched the name in.
Yeah, Marchessault won the Conn Smythe.
And the audacity to bring the first Major League team to Las Vegas.
Yes, they were.
And then he says we're going to win the Stanley Cup in 6 years. What has happened here has been simply incredible. Not only is Vegas a hockey town, it's a championship town.
Which is
Oh, look at
crazy
the
that...
packed-
Yeah, and it's crazy because there's some places that have never won a cup.
Mr. George McPhee, Kelly McCrimmon, Bruce Cassidy, and most important, the players on your Vegas Golden Knights. Mark Stone, our tradition to this 130-year-old trophy is to present it to the captain.
Good job. Congratulations to Vegas.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. That guy's been through so much, man, with the back surgeries and everything. Like, he deserves this.
You know who really deserves it on this team? Jonathan Quick. My man showed up. That's all he had to do.
Riley Smith. That's good for him, man. I remember him in Boston when we had him.
Marchessault.
No problem, Esty. No problem at all.
Yeah, we got you.
Carlson. He had a hell of a postseason.
Wow. As an athlete, as a hockey player, there's no better feeling than the first time you get to lift the Stanley Cup. And when you're skating around the trophy,
Mark Stone had surgery on his back.
Yeah.
So happy for him. Theodore.
He's another original, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep. He was on Anaheim, right?
I think so. He was actually one of my favorite D-men that got picked up by Vegas in that.
Yeah, I liked when they got him.
Because he's fast, he's very offensive, but he's good defensively as well. So.
Changelo, man.
I see Jonathan Quick back there like, I can wait. I can wait.
I've won a few cups.
Yeah, you know, I've been around the block. I can wait for you boys. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Quick? Oh,
wow, wow. That was hey, let LA know. F them. That was, oh man, that's funny.
That's funny.
I'm surprised they let him go so early.
Hunter's like, I'm surprised he... Well, I think Quick knows, man. He came into the perfect situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go. Your boy
Jack Eichel.
He's like, where's that next surgery now, bitches? Yeah, but you can't really, you know, crap on the Panthers, man. They were a handicapped tiger or panther, cat, some type of cat. They were injured. They, you know.
Mark Stone scored as much as the Panthers didn't.
Yeah.
Man. Phil hasn't left it here. Here we go, Aiden Hill. This guy played so ridiculous, man.
Yeah, he did.
He earned himself a friggin' big contract, man. And considering people were doubting him, man, he just revitalized his career in this run. Wall here. Good fourth liner. Feel the thrill?
Feel the thrill! Pittsburgh, how do you feel about this?
when you were handed the Stanley Cup by the commissioner?
Unbelievable. Just looked at my team many times when I got it. One of the craziest feelings I've ever had. Just to know that I did with my 25, 30 best friends. Makes it that much more special.
When you were a kid growing up, did
Wow.
it match the feelings you dreamed about?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even describe the feelings in my stomach right now. It's everything you can imagine. The grind of an 82-game season, 4 playoff rounds, you grind, and you grind, and you grind. And at the end of the day, the last team standing, it's incredible.
And not making the playoffs last year and doing what you did this year. What can you say for your coach, Bruce Cassidy?
He came in, brought an intensity to our locker room that maybe we needed. And I think he wanted to win just as bad as everybody else in that locker room. I can see the emotion in his face right now. I don't know what else to say.
So actually, we don't have we actually don't have an Instagram. I don't think, right? Do we have one, Alex?
Not yet. Not yet.
We gotta actually make one.
Yeah, we could go live there with this too, right?
Yeah, we could actually.
Huh?
It was we waited a long time for that moment to come back, and we want to make sure that we cash in that time, and I couldn't be more proud of our team, organization. We've grinded for a few years, and it's just unbelievable feeling right now.
How would you describe the feeling of the pain of defeat in 2018 to now winning?
Incredible, man.
Achieving a lifelong dream?
You know what? It's the pain that you can't describe it too, and that's the feeling that we have right now. It's hard to describe. I mean, that pain was it was tough with the audience. It took me almost a couple months, a full year to get over it, and because you're so close but so far. And
Brassois raised the cup.
Yep.
it just took a different approach, and look where we are right now. The team has been unbelievable since the beginning, and we're winners.
I should have an email. Hold on. I'll put an email here.
That's what I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. Benjamin, yes, congratulations to both of the Florida teams to making it to the finals in both basketball and hockey.
One guy, one else, another guy else. That's the mentality we had this year. Just next man in us to do the job, and we're a bunch of good teammates in our locker room, and we're always happy for each other. And honestly, everybody stepped up at different times, and
Absolutely tremendous, man.
How you guys gonna party and celebrate?
I'm gonna go to the for a few days.
Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Absolutely phenomenal.
What a postseason for Jonathan Marchessault.
And let's not forget the guy who was the glue on that line, Kenny. What Jack Eichel and Jonathan Marchessault, but Ivan Barbashev, late season acquisition by general manager Kellen McCrimmon, along with George McPhee, bringing him in. There are 8 or 10 teams that were all over Ivan Barbashev. Bruce Cassidy.
Good for him, man. Proved a lot of people in Boston wrong.
Yep.
Come so close to Boston, losing in game 7 of the St. Louis Blues.
Kelly McCrimmon, Bill Foley, George McPhee.
Yeah, the locker room is us.
The locker room is under our 8-bit entertainment overall. Yes.
It'll be a team effort.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna lie, man. I gotta start making this video.
Yep.
So, thank you everyone that came through. I know a lot of people kind of dispersed after the win. But thank you guys so much for, coming to these streams, being a part of it. So many people I can mention that have been, awesome throughout the road. But expect more content throughout the season, or throughout the off season, I should say at this point.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff on docket, so thank you guys so much for watching. The journey through this season has been absolutely insane. I truly mean this. Without you guys, we couldn't have reached over 4,000 subscribers. And hopefully till the next 4,000. So I'm Captain Paul. That's Fajardo down below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much again.
Peace.